Welcome to NBC Sports Broadcasting. My name is Brett Masters, and this is our guest, Nolan Sell. Nolan, would you like to explain to our audience why you're here today?
Yeah, for sure. First off, I'd like to thank you for inviting me onto your show to explain my story to the world. It begins 3 years ago on a cold day in October. It was just a normal day of practice, but everything changed after that day.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened on that day? Wow, you did get hit pretty good. Do you remember getting hit in the head or remember anything from that day?
Really the only thing I remember was getting up and going to school, and after lunch everything was just kind of blank, and I just kind of blacked out from there.
What happened after you received the impact of the head?
Let's go!
Watch out, get out of here, get out of here. You alright? Wake up, son, come on now, wake up. You alright, wake up here. You good?
Huh?
You good?
Yeah.
You know where you are?
Just help me up.
Get up, come on now, get up, you're alright. Oh, get up. You know where you are?
Yeah.
Where are you?
On the field, on the playing field, yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
Nolan,
Nolan what?
Sell.
What's my name?
Coach.
Coach, what's my real name?
You're coach, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you through this concussion protocol here, alright?
Okay.
So first off, do you feel dizzy at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Alright. Now tell me, how many fingers am I holding up?
3.
Okay. Now I'm gonna hold the light to your eyes. I'm gonna look into your eyes. Tell me how it feels. All right. How's that feel?
That's really bright.
All right. It is a light. It is a light.
Just let me go. Let me go. I'm good, coach.
I think you're okay. This ain't nothing. Back when I used to play, I used to get hit all the time. Now you get back in there. Get your helmet. Get back in there.
I'm good, coach.
So let me get this right. Your coach let you back in after failing the concussion protocol.
Yeah, he pretty much just told me that everything would be fine. Like, he used to get hit really hard in the head back in the day, and that was just natural. That's just part of the game.
Do you have any side effects from the impact?
Yeah, I did. The first few days, I couldn't be around any loud noises. Like, it would just give me super bad headaches or bright lights or anything like that. I felt super dizzy. Eventually, I would, throw up. It would be so bad. I tried to just tough it out because I didn't want my teammates to think I was weak.
Yeah, I understand.
I didn't want my coach to sit me out just because I was not feeling right. So eventually, I went to the doctor, and the doctor diagnosed me with a really bad concussion. And they told me I should not be involved in any physical activities for 2 weeks. And also said my symptoms should go away after 2 weeks. And the one thing I did tell him was I kept playing football for 4 days after I was concussed. And to this day, I still sometimes don't feel like myself. I can tell that I have a harder time reading books and staying focused like I used to. I also get random headaches if I'm in front of computers for too long or anything like that. Like if I'm reading a long paragraph or something, like it messes with my head.
I see. And have you been to the doctor lately since the symptoms still persist?
No, I have not. I went back a month later, and all they did was enable me to play sports. They just cleared me pretty much, and they said that the brain should be healed, but as you can tell, it never did.
Have you heard of this second impact syndrome by chance?
No, I have not. Can you explain that to me?
Well, the second impact syndrome is caused by the brain taking impacts after already being injured. What it sounds like to me is you received the second impact syndrome after your coach allowed you to go back into practicing after you clearly had a brain injury. Those 4 days you kept practicing also could have had a major impact on receiving the syndrome as well. Nolan, this syndrome is a very serious syndrome. I would highly advise you seeking professional medical help immediately. Please, people who have the second impact syndrome can possibly die, but it doesn't sound like your case is that severe. Some other symptoms of this syndrome is long-term effects of concussion symptoms. I am just a sports broadcaster, but if I had to diagnose your problem, this would be the first thing I would look into.
All right, well, thank you for informing me on this new topic, and I'll definitely seek medical help to try to see if there's any treatment for the symptoms that I'm having.
Well, Nolan, I'm glad to hear that and hope all goes well. Is there anything you would like to say to the audience?
Yeah, there is. First off, if there's any coaches out there, learn from my experience. It is not worth sending your players out on the field just to win a game. If a player has any symptoms of a concussion, don't allow them to go on the field without any other medical help. Don't just allow the coaches to diagnose you. Football is just a sport. There's way more important things in life than just that sport. Second off, if there's any players watching, don't go days without telling anybody about your symptoms. That is one of the most important things to do. Your body is more important than your reputation in high school or any level of sports. If you don't want to end up like me, tell someone. And last off, I want to thank you, Brett, for letting me tell my story to the world.